My dear students, today's session I am going to discuss an excellent trick for valence bond theory, that is VBT from the coordination compounds. Okay. So I give some tips. Those are helpful for finding the VBT or a valence bond theory. Those tips are, first one is the find the oxidation number of a central metal atom. Then next one is this second step is very important, and this one is the key step. Identify the type of a ligand, whether the ligand is weak field ligand or a strong field ligand. If ligand is a weak field ligand, it cannot pair up the electrons. If strong field ligand, the ligand is a strong field ligand, it easily pair up the electrons. Okay, then here for NCERT examples, so here we are taking 4 NCERT examples. So those are F minus and Cl minus are weak field ligand, NH3 and Cn minus are strong field ligand. While you are doing different examples, just you follow spectrochemical series to identify whether the ligand is weak field ligand or a strong field ligand. Let's start. First example is CO F6, CO F6 3 minus. Okay, for this example, first step is the find the oxidation number of a central metal atom. Okay, for this example, which one is the central metal atom? CO, that is the cobalt. Cobalt is the central metal atom. Just we find out the oxidation number of a cobalt. Here X, we don't know cobalt oxidation number, so we take X plus 6 ligands are there, or 6 fluorides are there, so we take 6 into minus 1. Minus 1 is the fluoride oxidation state. Okay, then that is equal to minus 3, that is the whole charge is minus 3, whole complex charge is minus 3. Then X minus 6 is equal to minus 3, X is equal to plus 3. Okay, that is the cobalt having the oxidation number plus 3. Okay, then next one is the, here next step is the, that is the atomic number of cobalt. Okay, atomic number of cobalt we represent Z. Okay, Z is the atomic number. Okay, atomic number of cobalt is 27. Okay, 27. Then next one is the, what is the oxidation number of cobalt? Cobalt having the plus 3 oxidation number, and atomic number of cobalt is 27. Then next is the electronic configuration of cobalt. Okay, then argon 3d7 4s2. Okay, argon 3d7 4s2. Then next one is the, here 4p0 and 4d0 also we write. Why? P and D, there will be no electrons, so written 0. Then next one is the, we remove 3 electrons. Okay, we remove 3 electrons. So we remove 3 electrons means here 2 electrons from s orbital and 1 electron from d orbital. Again we write electronic configuration of cobalt. Okay, that is equal to argon 3d6 4s0. Then same thing, 4p0 and 4d0 as it is remains same. Okay, then just don't confuse it. Here we remove 3 electrons. Okay, 2 electrons from s orbital and 1 electron from d orbital. Again we write a electronic configuration of cobalt, that is equal to argon 3d6 4s0 4p0 and 4d0 as it is remains same. Then next one is the, we draw the orbitals. Here what happened? 3d6. Okay, d orbitals having the 5 orbitals, 1 2 3 4 5. 3d6, here 4s0 is there, 4s0. Okay, then 4p0, 4p 0. p orbital having 3 orbitals, 1 2 3. Okay, then next one is the 4d0 is there. Also we draw 4d0 orbitals. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, then next one, here 6 electrons are there. Okay, here 6 electrons are there. Then first one is the 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, total 6 electrons are there. Okay, up to this one is same for any complexes. Next, whether the ligand is weak field ligand, that identify the type of ligand. Okay, whether the ligand is weak field ligand or a strong field ligand. In first, next one is the, here we taken examples. Okay, F minus and Cl minus are weak field ligand, NH3 and Cn minus are strong field ligand. For this example, fluoride is there, F6 or a 6 ligands of a fluoride is there. That's why here F minus or a fluoride is a weak field ligand. Weak field ligand cannot pair up the electrons, so it cannot pair up the electrons. Again we draw orbitals. Okay, 3d6. It cannot pair up the electrons, students. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, then here 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, total 6 electrons are there. Fluoride is a weak field ligand, it cannot pair up the electrons. So here total 6 ligands are there. Okay, total 6 ligands are there. Here based upon NCERT, this tip I am giving. Okay, those are. Okay, then next one, how many ligands are there, students? Total 6 ligands are there. So each ligand donate a pair of electron. Each ligand donate a pair of electrons. That means each ligand requires a 1 orbital. Okay, total 6 ligands are there. Each ligand requires a 1 orbital. Total 6 orbitals combines a complex. Okay, then here total 6 ligands are there. Okay, here 1s. Okay, 1s, 3 p's. Okay, 1s, 3 p's. Here we taken 2 d's. Okay, total 6 orbitals are there. 1s, 3 p's and 2 d's. Okay, here we draw 1s, 1 2 3, 3 p's, 1 2, 2 d's. Okay, remaining 3 orbitals are empty. Okay, here 1 2 3, 3 orbitals are empty. Okay, here what happened? Each ligand donate a pair of electron. So 1 okay, here 1s, 3 p's and 2 d's. Total 6 orbital overlap each other and resonate in the formation of 6 hybrid orbitals. 6 hybrid orbitals. This is the sp3d2 hybrid orbital. Okay, remaining 3 d orbitals are empty. Okay, now this hybrid orbital are present in the metal atom. Okay, for this hybrid orbital present in the metal atom, then which are ready to accept a electron, which are ready to accept a electron from 6 fluorine. Okay, each fluoride ion donate a pair of electron. Each fluoride ion donate a pair of electron. Another 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 fluoride ion donate a pair of electron. Total 6 fluoride ion donate a pair of electron and it form a complex. Okay, then we draw complex. Here central metal atom is cobalt. Okay, total 6 ligands are there. Okay, 6 fluorides are there. F, 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 F and F. Okay. Then whole complex charge is -3. Okay, this is the complex formation. Okay, then next one we write the very important step is the conclusion. Okay, conclusion. Okay, here hybridization. First one is the hybridization. Which type of hybridization, students? Here sp3d2. sp3d2 hybridization. Okay, the next one is the geometry. Okay, octahedral geometry. Octahedral geometry. The next one is the magnetic nature. Magnetic nature or a magnetic behavior. Okay, which type of magnetic nature, students? Here total we consider only metal atom. Okay, we consider only metal atom. Here lone single electrons or unpaired electrons are present in the metal ion or a metal atom, so that is the paramagnetic in nature. Paramagnetic in nature. Okay, in the metal atom there is a single electrons are present or unpaired electrons are present, that is called as the paramagnetic. Okay, next one is the here we taken 2d orbital in the formation of hybridization. Here we taken 2d orbitals, that's why outer orbital complex. Outer orbital complex. Okay, the next one is the here unpaired electron or a single electrons are present, that's why that is the high spin complex. High spin complex. Okay, paramagnetic in nature, outer orbital complex and a high spin complex. I hope you understood this one. Thank you.